3, 4, 5. This game is tight. These 15Bs might actually pay off here. This HP pool they gave up early on from their mediums, but their 15Bs did the damage that they needed them to do when they needed them to do it. It looked like Corruption was going to take this one with that early strike. Right now they have a 2v1 over here and a 3v2 over here. 3v1 over here now. Wagon's on reload. Looks like Kibitz is going to be in trouble here. Finney's was on reload too. Now they got a 2v1 on the 100. Finney's coming up behind them. See if he can take out this weak 15B, and he does. Kibbs has to take this Bat Chat out now or he's going down. This is going to be really close. 1v1 on the Bat Chats. One's full health. The other one's one shot and is on reload. So it looks like Wagon's got this, definitely. 1-0 NFTG. Here we go. Corruption is going to push the low ground here. They're going to find a huge overmatch, a 3v1. They keep going. They'll probably get another 3v1. Antic Scorpio would probably be next. They're very wisely grouping up before they go for the next target. Both of these games came down to really close fights. So that's 1-1. Two, one, go. Did you watch the Russ vs. Immortals game? 6-2 Russ. TNG showed up today, though, man. TNG showed up down 2-0 from Russ and won 5 in a row. And then lost the last one. They showed up a completely different team. That Xbox Live service alert honestly saved them yesterday, because they would not have been able to recover that well yesterday with the way things were going and what had just happened. So we'll leave it at that. But yeah, they showed up a complete different team and just rocked them today. Russ had no answer for it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think they had the same squad. Honestly, I didn't. I'd have to look at it back to back because I have both games in YouTube Editor now. So when I watch it, you'll be able to see it. Jesus, it looked like Corruption was just slaughtering NFTG here, and I don't know how this happened. NFTG was at the bottom of the cliff, and Corruption was shooting down at them, melting them, and then they all of a sudden turned around and came back. Looking at it now, it looks like NFTG definitely had an HP advantage, but it's crazy. I was just talking to you, not really paying attention to this game. I'm spectating a game right now, and yeah, I don't know how they just did this, but they just did it. Like, how did it work? I have no idea. Yeah, pretty dominantly, too. They still have, like, about fucking 3,000 HP to spare here. And they got a bat chat that's on reload to kill. Yeah, oh yeah. You got them riled up, that's for sure. Huh? I think there's networking issues for the party. Oh, okay. Yeah, they are. Corruption is doing a 3-3 split right now. They're sending 3 people up Valley into Horseshoe, and the other 3 are going to the middle. And it looks like NFTG are just all in one bunch here, sticking together. They might be getting caught in a huge trap here. This is going to be a cross. This guy just panicked really bad and gave his, I don't know, he had his frontal armor to him almost. He just gave his side. I think he was trying to back up that hill there and get behind the building, but then he got tracked and it just looked really bad for him. I'm very sorry for catching that on camera if you're watching this. So Corruption is down 2-1, and they're not looking very good in this one. It looks like they're more, if they're going to be down 3-1 here, unless something drastic happens. It's a 4-4, but I'm pretty sure they're down massively on HP. Oh, well, maybe not actually. They have 4 healthy tanks. They're actually winning now. They're up 4-3. They're 4v3, and they're triple teaming this IS-7, so they're looking good actually. Yet this 100 just took some hits, and pretty much now he's on 57 HP finally. 57 heavies on a one-shot. They have a batch hat that's got 2/3 health, and STB1's got 2/3 health. So they got the 4v2 if they can keep their 2 weak tanks up. 57 heavies ammo racked. So they're gonna get remaining Philly here to put some cap pressure, try and flush out the last 2 members of NFTG. What do you mean, like? On what? Oh, I have no idea. But it looks like Corruption left their 2 heavy tanks up there on one shot, and NFTG picked them off. Now they have 7 seconds left to tap this base out. See if NFTG can get a reset here. It's a 2v2 if they do. Nope. That's Corruption base cap. Yeah, just barely. Yeah, it's 5-minute delay. Yeah, I'm trying to spectate this one. I haven't been spectating all day because I've had my kid running around and whatnot. But she's gone now. Yeah, she got picked up like half hour ago. We were about to play fucking we were about to play Corruption because NFTG Wagon was in the hospital, I guess, last night. He was in, like, he had a pneumonia, so he got on literally like 5 minutes before his scheduled match and put together 6 guys to play this game. But if he wasn't basically going to be able to get at least 5, then I was going to play Corruption instead. Because they essentially had 2 games scheduled at the same time yesterday. And it was both, one was against us and the other one was against NFTG. So since they were ready, I was like, I'll just play you. I didn't even know how, like, who I had on. NFTG has a nice little spread here. It's clear that Corruption just took their hills. Ooh, Frazzle just took a big hit. So it looks like NFTG is going to move their heavies, try and get their heavies a bit closer. And then they're going to send their mediums around to the K line to work the flank. When I use OBS, it's not like I can just mute my my laptop microphone. That's why, or else I would just mute it when I'm talking to someone else. But I just can't do it if I want to stream with a delay, which is mandatory in these competitive games. Just spectating the NFTG game right now versus Corruption. It's on my stream, Steve-O. Get on my stream, you bum. For what? On tanks? Nice. It looks like Corruption is moving in here. NFTG's got them kind of surrounded in a C shape, but Corruption's made a decision to break down this one wall. Let's see how this works. I put the advantage slightly in Corruption right now. They're looking pretty good on this push. We're going to bag Antic Scorpio here fairly easy, almost for free by the looks of it. Oh, that wasn't free. That was a big hit. Jeez, actually he's staying alive. That STB1 just almost got melted trying to finish that kill off. They're both on one shot now. And they just took the STB1 out. That E3 is landing some big shots. Oh, 2, 3, 4 guys from Corruption dropped one after another there. They pretty much, the way it looked, they all went to the outside instead of pretty much the inside to chase that medium round. They pretty much took out the medium, but it cost them like their whole team there in the end because of that C shape that NFTG already had around them. They just closed in on them. Everyone was firing their guns. The NFTG only lost one guy there. Oh, this one here, Corruption fell into another slaughter. That E3 was posted up on their heavies, essentially, and gave their heavies all the trouble they needed. They sent their mediums in to go flank it. They basically ran into a slaughter. Four to NFTG. going into the last round.
We may have lost this one, but we'll be back.
Alright, this one's on. 2 resets and we're good. Yeah, I'm spectating. This is the last round. NFTG's up 4-2. They just started Arctic region. What a map to play in a 6v6. I'm calling this a 10-minute game. Go to xbox.com, support, and see if they have a service alert up. NFTG versus corruption. There hasn't been any. We went through a like a short practice. We didn't play any in-houses, and they went pretty good, except for, like, I guess one of our members, not going to name any names, but he basically got kicked out of the practice for killing the only guy on the other team, showing zero discipline. And I'm going to talk to people about that. And it's like, when we're practicing and there's one guy on the other team, I don't care if he's fucking your mother, you don't shoot at him. Because then it ends the practice and then we got to do it all over. Yeah. There's some interesting, holy fuck, what is NFTG doing here, man? They thought they were going to get a flank with these 2 mediums, and they just ran into 4 tanks. Corruption says, nope, sorry. He's just going to take these 2 almost for free by the looks of it. Scorpio doing a good job of staying alive. He got around the E4, now he's using his shield, but he didn't get much damage off that. Maybe 600. I think NFTG just botched this game big time now. They have 3 capable tanks and 1 one-shot tank. And Corruption still has all 6 of their tanks. They know that these 2 are alone at least, and they're at least going to counter push them. That was a good play. They're going to get 1 back there, maybe 2. Now, who's by himself here? This E5 just got caught all by himself, and their mediums are going to pick him up. This 15B is getting absolutely battered here, and he's ammo racked, so he's not really going to be able to put out any more damage.
Corruption gets one back there. It's 4-3 NFTG leading. Corruption's going to try and tie it here on the 8th round.
That batch hit just got melted. And the problem is with this, all of NFTG is in this dip right now. If yep, that's it. They have cap pressure. I think, no, all corruption. Sorry, is in this dip. I think NFTG might steal this if they get one more on there. Weidman did. So there looks like this batch hat's easily going to reset this. They only had one on the cap, which is never usually a good idea. Usually you're not going to be able to steal a cap with one. Like, anything's going to be able to get you back to reset you. And you're basically leaving your team hanging here. Corruption's going to take this to the tiebreaker.
There it is, 4-4.
Best job I ever had.
Sudden death on Mally.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
One of the games, Ready 5 vs. Immortals, really fucked up too, and it ended up being in 2 times the speed, I think, the one on Airfield. So, like, calculate that in there too. It was an hour gameplay at least. It was 3.5 hours. That's how long I sat there to spectate that game. The art of delaying. I mean, when we played them, I wanted to pull my hair out as they were taking so long when they played us. They go into party chat, exactly. They go into party chat, discuss strategies for like 10 minutes. Yeah, that's maybe that time. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like they have a classic battle for the hill here. I'm not sure exactly where all Corruption's tanks are, but 4 NFTGs are committed to the hill, 1 in the church and 1 in the field spotting. They have a pretty decent spread. NFTG has hill control here. They are starting to get their damage output up. NFTG has 3 of them down. This is looking really bad for Corruption. This game is pretty much bagged. Their TD is in the back. They're all there in front of them. They should be able to clean them up fairly easily at this point.